I said a painting. Yeah, I'm saying hello, painting. Love the style that you're flexing. In my end, you be trending. Those eyes and I smile, I'm in check-ins. Don't give me wrong impression. By now you've learned your lesson. Self-nurtured, not neglected. What's that ego you're protecting? Cause a bitch has been calling your phone. Say his cats don't leave you alone. Man, no boys are one of them crones. Get bad vibes, you say I'm low. Still we fight, you come back home. When we fight, you come back home. When we fight, you come back home. Hey, don't call me a that tin. Boy, you know I'm repenting. I'm miss independent. I be flight attendant. Cause this journey's been a blessing. But there's a patience you've been testing. Would've thought you've learned your lesson. It's called love mixed with aggression. 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 No longer getting my attention. Go run to all your brethren with stories you've been telling. Ain't no longer yelling. No laying in that bedding. Other places I'll be heading. I'll leave your message pending. Don't call me a daddy. Just don't call me a daddy. Oh, you know I'm repenting. I'm miss independent. I be flight attendant. Cause this journey's been a blessing. But there's a patience you've been testing. Would've thought you've learned your lesson. It's called love mixed with aggression. Love mixed with aggression. Love mixed with aggression. Love mixed with aggression. Love mixed with aggression.
So as of yet, that's like the only tune I have out there. But little do you know, I've been sitting on a lot, so it's all coming, it's all pending. Just be patient. So this one's called Matrix.
Feeling like a coward if I offload my problems. Still many never know it's been stuck on my conscience. Most times I block it out, I ain't ready for that nonsense. You never catch me wiping up them tears with the Johnsons. Likely that you're gonna find yourself in the Bromptons. You'll never get there if you're living in the past tense. First you gotta speak up, upload them different contents. Like I'm in a swimming race, running out of time for these long lengths. These sleepless nights are getting too much to handle. I'm like a rage, burning flame with no wind blowing out my candle. The doctors gave me sleepers, do I really wanna gamble? Cause the minute I'm addicted, no, my life will be a shambles. Like a sin will be committed if I bite into that apple. It's mad to think there's many that don't see it from this angle. I guess perspective different with the pain up in my ankle. I don't wanna be self-conscious with my scar and showing sandals. So I stick to my ambition. I grow up patient and I wait like I'm fishing. It's my dream, I wanna be a good musician. Can't wait to get my voice heard, my days, man, I'm itching. Gotta watch for these snakes when they hissing. Cause it's them that wanna interrupt my vision. When I release my stuff, I wonder if you're really gonna listen. I ain't trying to gain advantage with my words like politicians. I'm on a mission, I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission, I'm on a mission, I'm on a mission. We're wrapped up in a matrix, and we're always trying to make it. See you grafting on a day shift, we're just trying to earn our wages. We're wrapped up in a matrix, and we're always trying to make it. See you grafting on a day shift, we're just trying to earn our wages. Was inevitable, the world would turn war. Got people wearing masks, even scared to leave their doors. Now you really see the person reach for pennies on the floor. Got the fear of them germs, what hand has held it before. Main concerns are now focused on a cure. I'm kind of fuming that I couldn't go abroad. At best the media is the biggest fraud. With them constant reminders, it's hard to ignore. I guess your views are a lot different when you've grown up poor. I truly doubt and question what this vaccine's for. I just think they're corrupt and they're just trying to score. We're their puppets on the screen and they've just pin us back and forth. We're wrapped up in the matrix and we're always trying to make it. See, I'm grafting on a day shift. We're just trying to earn our wages. We're caught up in the matrix and we're always trying to make it. See, I'm grafting on a day shift. We're just trying to earn our wages. No, we're just trying to earn our wages.
Hey, come join me, Ez. If it weren't for this guy, it wouldn't encourage me as much to get on my music team, you know. So a big thank you to Ez Rah for helping me on my journey.
Yeah, hello, yeah. Hold tight, Brandy.
Yeah, big up Prendy for inviting us to this today. Legend.
Now you got me feeling lucid, 'cause you just popped in with that new trick. I'm just looking for a new trip. I'm sick and tired of that old shit. Bring your bridges, come and kick it. Erase my breath, do it backflips. And take me out of my old habits. Please don't label me a savage, no.
Cut from the same fruit, different juices. Not like you, but don't make excuses. Quick on the ball like when Jay produces. One time I'm losing. 2 cigarettes left, 3 that fruits. 1 floor where I grew. Double 1 what I choose. Double up and then cruise like no one's watching my moves. I'm a winner, never lose. Swinging in and out of moods. I don't got nothing to prove. I only ever talk truth until I get drunk and rude. Pissed off and pissed off. Runs my mouth 100 times just to prove I'm right. Guess that I'm not that nice. Showed you you're not that guy. I've been about that vibe so many years of my life. I've been about that vibe so many years of my
life. Now you
life.
got me feeling lucid, 'cause you just popped in with that new trip. I'm just looking for a new trip. I'm sick and tired of that old shit. When you're ready, come and kick it. Erase my breath, do it backflips. And take me out of my old habits. Please don't label me a savage. I've been about that vibe so many years of my life. Felt these feelings inside, take the pain in my stride. You ain't dead in my pride. Swear I got a nice side. Swear I got a nice side. Now you got me all lucid. What you're chatting sounds stupid. You were dodgy, I knew this. Spiking their drinks on purpose. I can see it cause brothers. Bring the beef to the burgers. We establish your service. Just as we all purchase. Clowns in our circus. Cracking any observers. No time for fiends or lockers. I don't eat with my servants. 'Cause you just popped in with that new hit. I'm just looking for a new trip. I'm sick and tired of that whole shit. Bring your bridges, come and kick it. Release my mind, we'll do it big, please. Take me out of my old habits. Please don't label me a savage. No. Ooh. No.
Thank you, Ez Rah. Right, so the next one is basically about taking a stand and how you can't tame us and keep us quiet through these situations that we go through. So, yeah, I thought I'd write about it and put it out there, and it's going to be released very, very soon. It's called Inconspicuous, Yeah, and I just finished making the visual, so I hope you all like it when it do drop.
No, they said the strong don't cry, they just stand in the club with their mask on. Sipping Henny, getting high, but the drink in their hand there is too strong. No, I don't need no other guys, see them boys over there in the friend zone. You play with fire, you get burned, bruised and left with another life lesson. Yes, I could write a million sad songs, and you won't understand my pain. Could learn again of what has come. I put a purpose on my name. I be writing in the first class when I'm reachable to fame. They said the leopard don't change his spots. I'm the cat that you can tame. No, I'm the kid that you can tame. No, I know there's deeper insecurities. People get the look, you're gonna smile, you're gonna murder me. Take a deeper look ahead, things ain't what they seem to be. War up on the streets means a teacher of a new degree. Come guys, don't you start on me, cause I will get you pop for free. I play you like we take controlling dice in a monopoly. No, and you could try your breath me down. I feel the energy when you're around and you're around. I'm on my grind, I'm stacking pound. No, I built potential up from the ground. Yes, I did. Yes, I could write a million sad songs, and you won't understand my pain. Can learn again of what has come. I put a purpose on my name. I be writing in the first class when I'm reachable to fame. They said the leopard don't change his spots. I'm the cat that you can tame. No, I'm the kid that you can tame. No, 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 no. No, no, no.
Yes, Niques, the Shutdown Show at the
Hello,
Moon
Frankie.
Club. It's funny to think that it's actually been over a year since we actually were able to see you perform here.
It really have been.
It's
We've come a long way since, though. Both of us massively progressed.
It feels like right then, last year was sort of when you were taking musically maybe more serious, or at least you're making a bit more of a name for yourself.
Yeah, well, I was just finding myself on my 2 feet. Sorry, I keep interrupting you.
It's your interview. You carry on. But yeah, what's the last? Obviously, COVID hit. Probably changed a lot of plans.
Yeah, most definitely.
How has the last year been for you creatively? What have you been able to do?
Well, if I'm honest, lockdown has made me more motivated, if anything. It's gave me more time to focus and evaluate myself. So, like, I'm always housebound anyway, most of the time, when I'm in pain. And the way I see it is just like, use the time wisely. You may, have the disadvantages of not being able to do certain things, but then you have that advantage to have so much time for yourself, which when you're working or studying or doing all these things that COVID has, disrupted at the moment, I feel like, you just got to look to the positive side of it and use it to the best of your ability. So I find, I'm not looking at it in a negative way. I'm looking at it as a positive note to work more on yourself. So yeah,
I think that's the best way to be, and the only way we can be. I was going to ask what the positive was. You already said.
I just answered that for you.
I mean,
Sorry.
what's the biggest highlight, or do you reckon whether releasing your new single or
the biggest highlight? I think would be all the people I've met. I know it's lockdown, and I shouldn't really be socialising.
Obviously, you met them online. Online.
Online. And socially distanced. But all the producers and all the lovely people that I've met that's actually influenced me and helped me, that's been a really good highlight, I think. I've met some really good people and I'm really blessed and thankful to have them around.
That's good. That's really good. Obviously, the Welsh music scene, rap, mobo scene, making a lot of noise. in the last year despite COVID. Who you know, apart from yourself, obviously you listen to your own music, who have you been listening to or a lot in the last year?
In the last year, it'd be rude not to listen to everyone, really. The way I see it, I've met a lot of new and old artists. But yeah, I'm still, you know, discovering more and more people. I don't really want to particularly pinpoint anyone in particular because there's so many people that I do rate. So yeah, is that one... I don't really want to say who,
No, that's good. You should be a politician.
I do rate politician. No. No, it's not about that life.
All right. So before we wrap it up, what's what's coming for you in the next year?
Next year, a lot. I'm just literally staying motivated. I'm gonna keep on my track, and on the right path to just getting more and more releases out. Establishing myself more, making sure other people can establish me, and yeah, just working on my image and working on where I need to be. To be honest, I really want to work on a lot of garage, so that's pending and is in the process of being made. So yeah, I see myself just progressing much further in the space of the time I've had since you last seen me, like you said. I mean, I was performing with beats off YouTube. Like, come on. Like, now, I've been working with... Right, this is the mad one, yeah? Get this. So, I used to literally... I didn't have a clue about anything to do with music. Well, bits and bobs. A few odd bits. But before, I was coming here performing on beats from YouTube. Now, I've literally self-taught myself how to make beats. I've joined courses, I've interacted, and I've come a long way, like even Inconspicuous. That there is my own beat. It's the first beat I've ever actually thought, okay. So yeah, I feel like I progressed a lot, and I feel like I'm going to continue to do that.
Yeah, no, it sounds amazing, and I'm glad I've seen the growth. I think everyone's going to see that a lot more in the next year. Hopefully next time you do these songs, it'll be a tour crowd. Niques, it's always a pleasure. And if you don't already, make sure follow this girl up on the socials and all of that.
Thank you for having me.
The most ungrateful guy alive in your headphones. Autograph perfected from the scribe in my death note. Live your best life, let me rest though. They keep the weekend alive with an exo. Bun music, I'm better as a critic. I'm a laid back sinner, but the number one cynic. Last month, man, I barely wrote a lyric. Wake up of the day, then I'll just wait until it's finished. But I saw the boys are going out again. Yeah, left me out again. I don't mind, they know I like my house the best. And I'm comfy with the freedom to fall down again. Cause I can find oppression in heaven, and I can find hatred in an angel, and I can find the dark in a rainbow, and I can find the edge on the halo. The boy in the corner with the blood in the water and the dust on the floor, cause the bed's ever calling. I was taught that falling is the only fear we're born with, and I'm falling through my dreams, I wonder what the metaphor is. And if I cared enough, I'd probably write a chorus. If I was scared enough, I'd probably find a label. But I procrastinate enough to make my day full, sipping on this half-empty glass upon my table. My name is Noah Bouchard. That was Bedbound. Next up, Going Grey with Nomad. Wallet is a fiver and a green ID. My student oyster card I'm keeping in my jeans. My backpack can occupy the seat by me. In my wired headphones, GKMC. Got my best laid plans lying meek in the sheets. Got my focus on the manner I'm still dreaming to be. Holding on to hope until the sneaks fit the feet. Easier said than done, it's even easier seen. Stepping up is effort when you can scroll up. Letting up the biggest step when trying to grow up. Plugging up the holes when you can't fix a thing that's broken. Guessing from my friends who's turning Tory when they're older. Well, can you blame someone for stories that they're told when homes are dinghy in a storm and holding on to their control is the best that you could try to be? Roses smell like poo-poo and poo-poo smells like irony when you're living in ivory. Thank you everybody who's been here for the ride. And I'm sorry but the driver's lost control of his mind and doesn't know the destination that he's hoping to find. Guess it all just runs in circles till it's loads of a grind. Grinding to a halt because we're frozen inside. If it's any consolation, it ain't colder outside. I work by 9, wait till it's over at 5. Knowing remote controllers will dethrone you with time. As the tech is getting quicker and the next is even slicker. And the kicks I get from Twitter now that sex is too vanilla. The RSI gorillas wolfing down a TV dinner. If there's one thing we don't need, another discontented spitter. Can you tell it's always raining when I'm writing? Things I couldn't say without it rhyming. Soon forgot about the train I just alighted. And the lonely people waiting like their fate was still aligning.
We're all the same. Watching fate just passing by out that window pane. The greys up in the sky don't know the way, but I'll make it there in time. You know this journey turns me grey if I just put away. I don't wanna stay. This journey turns me grey if I just burn away. I don't wanna stay. This journey turns me grey if I just burn away. I don't wanna stay. This journey turns me grey if I just burn away.
That was Nomad's first ever performance. Next up is a song called Barbie. It features Luke RV. Trying to make my money for Bernacchi, sleeping on me, you'll be late to the party. Tape with me, and tunes with Luke RV. No gang bars, I'm a one-man army. Ignorant people jar me, can't let none of these mugs come palm me. I meditate and let that calm me, feel like I'm under palm trees in Bali. Still judge myself so harshly, but I can't let my own thoughts harm me. Still wanna be somebody, but I'm not Tupac or Bob Marley. They say real recognize real, so none of my exes look half like Barbie. And I'm nothing like Chocolate and Moona, but if the yard's dead then we just change party. Roll to a different gaff with the same old lads banging Playboy Carti. Coached of a different back, go kiss my gran, have an onion bhaji. Guess I was the kid in class on a different path, now who laughs lastly? Now Gigs and Dave with Drake on the TV screen, you can see Big Nasty. You wanna make a popular hit, that's a 5-minute spin in the property ping. You're not gonna pop cause the props in your vid's not top of the pops, it's not what you think. Weren't much of a popular kid when I played Beyblades on top of the bin. Now I just stop and I think when I feel like I might have a problem within. And if music pays, thanks Lord, one day I want to take my team on tour. If they don't let us through the door, my white friend's gonna punch holes in walls. Never gonna let my head drop, I'm tall. And I might get knocked and fall. I don't play to the rules in rugby, trust me, I'm still holding the ball.
Look, when I get my money like Scrooge McDuck, I told them once that I wanna be stuck. I cover up cracks with duct tape. I got snaked in this mag cause I thought it was love. I've been down on my luck, mate. I got knocked to the floor cause I thought I was tough. Guess I show all of them one day. Every time I fall down, when I get back up, can't keep a bad man down. Got plans these days so I can't hang round. My home's an abandoned town. Everybody wanna look for a handout now, but it never works both ways. Sometimes think it was better in those days. I had a head full of dreams like Coldplay. Swear down back then, thought there was no way out. I could never be a Ken to a Barbie. Posh club don't feel right, I'm pretending to party. I don't mix with coke like Bacardi. Everyone's whipping their car keys out. RV when I tour bus, can't be around no twisted auras. Keep my eyes in the back of my head, man, I'm cautious. Dream in my head and I swear that it's gorgeous.
I've been Noah Bouchard, that's been Luke RV, that's been Prendy, that's been Nomad. Shout out to everybody at the Moon Club. Shutdown Show.
Yes, Noah Bouchard at the Moon Club for the Shutdown Show. Said that a few times before, so grateful to be saying it now. Bro, how you doing? You good?
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here. It's been a long time since I've been here, long time since we've been performing. It's nice to be back. Yeah,
man, it's been a while for everyone. I mean, obviously making lots of music before the lockdown, carrying it on during. How's the last year been for you?
It's been a mixed bag. It's in terms of music, it can be harder to get things done, but and obviously I'm missing performing a lot. But at the same time, it's been quite productive. Been able to have a lot of time to reflect on things and create new ideas. Lots of writing. So yeah, it's ups and downs, but it's been all right.
Yeah, man. I mean, going on from that, I mean, what would you say has been the biggest positive in the last year? Because you've still, been releasing a lot of music, just as active maybe as you were before. So what would you say has been the biggest positive?
I think over this last year, I've really found where I fit in the music scene and the type of music that I want to be making, and discovering lots of new music and expanding my tastes as well. So it's kind of been a process of musical discovery within myself and externally, and I think that's probably been the biggest positive. I think I've been able to, with the help of my collaborators, find a sound that works for me. So yeah, that's good, man.
I mean, going on, I mean, a lot of the Welsh music scene, the rap scene's making a lot of noise last year, like it was before the lockdown. But is there anyone in the last year you've discovered, or who's like new that you're listening to more and more? Like who's new that you're listening to at the moment?
Yeah. The Welsh scene in general, it seems like it's in a really good place, better than it's ever been. I'm feeling quite positive about it. One person I've discovered in the last year, probably Lemfrek. Yeah. I only came across his music relatively recently, but I think he's really good.
Yeah, amazing artist. Definitely want to check out. So hopefully times are getting a little bit easier. Light at the end of the tunnel. What is the plan for you coming up musically?
Ooh, how much can I say? I don't know. I'm working on a lot of new music. Maybe a project. Maybe some singles. Some new salads and stuff as well. And hopefully when we can put on another show, then that's the plan. So we'll see what we get done. We'll see.
Okay, I mean, that's the first time you've done those 3 songs. Hopefully next time we'll have a live audience. No, mate, it's always a pleasure. My man, absolutely. If you don't already, follow this guy up on the socials. Check out all his music. Take it easy, man.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me. I appreciate it.
What's up, everyone? It's Blankface. What you saying, Cardiff? This is the first ever song I've released.
Yo, Sippy just done his dirty, you know?
Shout out to Sippy. Bad man, bad flow. Talking to me slow. I know what you need, and I know what you want. Bad man, look at me dressed looking pricey. Man getting jelly, come bite me. Bad man, I heart in my heart like a titan. I'm knocking out niggas like Tyson. Bad man, look at me dressed looking pricey. Man getting jelly, come bite me. Bad man, I heart in my heart like a titan. I'm knocking out niggas like Tyson. Just 2 weeks ago, hold me down, don't let go. And I can't. You are mine, mine. You're mine. You are mine, mine. Girl, you pull up one time, we can make a rhyme. But you try to let go, you try to let go. Yeah, I'm switching the flow and making it fine. But you try to let go, you try to let go. So look what you done. Girl, look what you done. Girl, look what you done. Girl, look what you done. Bad man, look at me dressed looking pricey. Man getting jelly, come by me. Bad man, I heart in my heart like a titan. I'm knocking out niggas like Tyson. Bad man, look at me dressed looking pricey. Man getting jelly, come by me. Bad man, I heart in my heart like a titan. I'm knocking out niggas like Tyson. Yeah, now I'm ballin', straight shot callin'. I'm bossing out you. Honey's calling, girls 07 at me, screaming I'm wifey, dressing all icy, trying to impress me. Oh, look what you done. I'm just, yeah. Look what you done. Girl, look what you done. Yeah. Girl, look what you done. You show yourself on your feet. Look at me dressed looking pricey. Man getting jelly, come bite me. I heart in my heart like a titan. I'm knocking out niggas like Tyson. Look at me dressed looking pricey. Man getting jelly, come bite me. I heart in my heart like a titan. I'm knocking out niggas like Tyson. Cheers. Shout out to Sippy. Man, I remember making this in his bedroom. You know, back in the days. You know, this kind of song you listen with your girl, you know. Your girl or guy. Yeah, weekend rhythm. 3:05 on the weekend. Going up late night creeping. Ain't got time for you sleeping. I'm just out here peeking on this weekend rhythm. This weekend rhythm. On this weekend rhythm. Late night, strobe lights, you shine to my eyes. Green eyes, she sighs. Oh my, she knows that I wanna give her some of that weekend love. None of that one night sleeping love. Ride it out through the weekend, girl. Make every inch of your body count. Stop pretending like you're naughty, girl. To be here, to be fair, I'm not a ranger, and I'm not driving no Ranger. But girl, I know that you're special. Blowing up all of my mental. Cause it's 3:05 on the weekend. Going on late night creeping. Ain't got time for you sleeping. I'm just out here peeking on this weekend rhythm. This weekend rhythm. On this weekend rhythm. Yeah. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's the weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's the weekend. We floating on this cloud called love, where it's just us against the world. Just say the word, I'll take you up. I'll be your lover, taking your order. I can prepare with the cheese. I'll make you weak in the knees. Greasing the wheels, I'll link you down from top to bottom. Dripping so much on the sheets, holding my head as you blossom. Screaming so much I believe that's the signal to proceed. Give your body the release as I go drilling your seed. Marinate you with the sea. I know that's all that you need. 3 or 5 on the weekend. Going on late night creeping. Ain't got time for you sleeping. I'm just out here peeking on this weekend rhythm. This weekend rhythm. On this weekend rhythm. Yeah. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's the weekend. Yeah, girl. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's the weekend. Yo, play this on a Friday night, man. Yeah. And a J. And a J. It's Blankface, Jeez, Louise. Looking at me, I'm a prince. Jeez, Louise. Looking at me, I'm a prince. Jeez, Louise. Looking at me, I'm a king. Jeez, Louise. I'm chopping out niggas like whoo. Jeez, Louise. 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 It's Jeez, Louise. I'm a short nigga, big swag. Kunte Kinte, I'm a big man. I'm a slave to the music. Watch me do this. Run it up, run it up, run it up. Cash it up, cash it up, cash it up. Hugo Boss knows my number. Ring up your girl, call me Mamba. Jeez, Louise. Looking at me, I'm a prince. Jeez, Louise. Looking at me, I'm a prince. Jeez, Louise. Looking at me, I'm a king. Jeez, Louise. I'm trapping that nigga like whoo. Jeez, Louise. 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 Man, wait, need some therapy. I'm dripping in sauce like it's meant to be. My swag's on 100, it's crunch time. Blessings falling hard, yeah, it's my time. Grinding alone, making big moves with the gang, then we don't do fools. Heart of a lion, another bad man taking over, casting over. Jeez, Louise, call me baller. Jeez, Louise, call me baller. Playing games ain't the same. I'm serious, boy, what you saying? This is the life that I'm living. It's a bad man in this building. A bad man in this building. I'm a madman in this building. Jeez, Louise, 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 Thank you, Cardiff. What are you saying, G?
Yes, Blankface at the Shutdown Show at the Moon. It's a pleasure to have you, man.
Likewise, bro.
I feel like you might be a new artist on a lot of people's radar. So I kind of just want you to, tell the listening audience who is Blankface. What is your music inspired by?
So I go by the name of Blankface, and it has a bit of a story to it. So essentially, what I'm trying to do is to paint a blank canvas with different colors. And these different colors represent different sounds because I am a multi-genre artist. And all these sounds form the personality called Blankface. I like to mix R&B, hip-hop, Afro. I haven't yet released any of my Afro, but it's coming. And also alternative sound. So alternative R&B is one of my favorite things to do. and some pop. I like pop. So that is Blankface.
Cool. So very wide variety of music. So how long have you been making music for?
So this is gonna surprise you, but it's been less than 2 years. I think I started this 2021. I started September 2019. It's been just over a year right now. So yeah.
Mad. So you were making music for a little bit before the lockdown. Spent a lot of time of your music career in lockdown. How's the last year been for you creatively?
Creatively, it's been hard. I'll be very honest. So I did get my whole gear. I got my own studio set up and everything, sound treated. But then the motivation to create is just not there like it used to be. So before lockdown happened, I used to work with different producers in different cities. So I'd go to London to work with a guy called Tommy Turner. I have my guy Sippy, he was in Cardiff. I had a different producer, CJ and AC Pro in Bristol. And because I had to go there and, book hours and, make sure that it counted, I felt like there was more pressure to create and then create really good content because of the time space. But now that I'm back home, I feel like I've been lazy. But aside from that, I've been lucky that I've been able to create a lot over the lockdown. Very fortunate that people have reached out to me, and that's put me in a position of accountability to make some music.
Yeah, man, that sounds amazing. Seems like you've been productive with your time. You mentioned working with some people in London, some people in Wales. Looking specifically at Wales, who have you been working with, and maybe not even working with, who in Wales are you listening to?
Lloydie Lou. I can't lie. There's a song called That Feeling, and that feeling is hard. And Mace the Great, his EP is called Boogie. I've been basically, I rinsed his EP all day for the past 2 weeks now. So those are my two favorite artists right now. I have worked with Don before, Don the producer. How can I forget my guy's name? Hefty. Yes. Hefty beats. Hefty makes hefty beats. We recorded a banger, and that's going to be released soon. Yeah.
Cool, man. Lots of people. If you don't know them already, make sure you go and check all those people out.
Yeah.
So then, what can we expect from Blankface in the next year?
So in the next year, I'm hoping to release an EP. Now, I said I'm hoping because it depends if I can, get some funding for it. But aside from that, I have a collab coming up with Low Key, which is an artist I regularly work with. I'm also releasing a track with Hefty, and hopefully that'll be this summer. And I have a surprise release. It's going to be like a new genre, so I don't want to say too much, but it's going to be a club banger. So these 3 tracks coming up soon.
That sounds all good, man. Lots to come. I'm so glad we got you down to perform today. If you don't already, follow Man Like Blankface on all the socials.
Yeah.
Man, it's been good to see you, and we'll do another show very soon.
Likewise, bro. Thank you for having me.